first one is I want to talk about exploration versus expectation. That when we, and this is a very big one, so a lot of the times we have expectations of our kids. Now, there's a kind of expectation, I think, which is reasonable, and that's the expectation that our kids are being treated with respect, that our kids are, their feelings are being honored, that they are doing what feels right to them, that they have a space to feel their emotions. But you can see most of those expectations are kind of really about me. But having expectations on our kids, what does that mean? It means that there are certain ways that they can behave or think or feel that will earn them more approval from us, and certain ways they can behave, think, and feel that will earn less approval from us. And this is really important for us to be able to see for ourselves, because when we have expectations like that, then there's two ways kids respond to that. One is they either have to find how they can conform to those expectations, and it's almost like fitting themselves into a mold to increase their acceptability, or they specifically have to resist the expectations, and they do the opposite as in a way to maintain and defend their autonomy and their sense of self. The thing is, in both cases, whether they're complying or resisting, in both cases, it's not them engaging in a genuine exploration of who they are. It's trying to fit in or not fit in to an external set of guidelines. Now, of course, in life, kids have to deal with external sets of guidelines. And then, sorry, I'm holding my head a little bit because that's always the argument that comes up when I talk about this kind of thing. But they have to, when they go out into the world, they're going to have to. Yes. But just saying that doesn't mean we're really thinking deeply about how to empower them to do that in the best way. Unless we do. And so for me, what I think of is, if a kid really knows themselves, really trusts and honors themselves, and really cares about other people, then when they engage in those systems, they'll be able to use discernment to see which parts of it make sense to follow for the good of the group and without sacrificing myself, and which parts of it don't, and where do I need to hold a boundary, and what parts do I need to maybe suggest a shift, maybe I need some support, and how do I manage all of this, right? And to think about it, and to use discernment, and to be aware of the self, and be aware of other people. Like, this is how we engage with other people's expectations in a way that makes sense. When I'm working with other people, I don't automatically want to reject all their expectations, but I don't automatically want to follow them either. I want to have discernment. And then I want to be able to discuss it. Like, that takes time to help a kid learn those things, to guide. And I mean, most of us adults don't know how to do that most of the time. So like, to do something like that, we're learning alongside our kid, right? So instead of expectations, which is where there's more approval or less approval, I like to switch it to an exploration. Now, this is the thing, right? If I have an expectation around respect, it's not really respect that I'm looking for. It's the appearance of respect. It's the behavior, because you can't expect a feeling. You can't say, I expect you to feel kindly about me and feel warmth and love. No, you can say, I expect you to speak respectfully to me. But that's like so on the surface, and you can feel it's on the surface, right? Just a little. It's like a balloon, like just a little prick, and the whole thing explodes. I know the double meaning. I intentionally used the double meaning of that word when I heard it. But explorations are different, right? We can still explore what respect means without there being the expectation, which means more acceptance, less acceptance, or wrongness. Simple way to say is wrongness, right? Please check out my free course called Guiding Without Controlling at meaningfulideas.com, and follow me on all the spaces at Meaningful Ideas. And that's it, everybody. Peace out.